The Lord had said to Abram, leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. Well, here is like this. First, I noticed back that time, country, it's not that kind of hard to make a king or make a country. The reason is, well, that time, country size is not that big. It could be very small because a lot of country that time probably the size maybe just a county size, a small country. So, but if you want to make a big country, you just go somewhere nobody, and you start to like populate, and you make yourself as a king. So it's not that hard. So when God told Abram, first I always think, I record couple things God talked to Adam, God talked to the women, talked to King, whatever. I noticed God kind of has some kind of social, well, is that called a social phobic or something? God doesn't like to show in front of people, a lot of people. Basically, you will notice God show in front of Adam, in front of Cain, and the maximum I remember is just three beings, Adam and Eve and the serpent. So, is any reason why God doesn't want to do that? And even in the later Bible, it talk about God say, "Oh, I'm your God. I'm your personal teacher." That's New Testament Jesus said. So, what made them kind of so personal, so unique? Yeah, that's what drive me like a thinking. I have a thought. Is that possible? Kind of something related to the what should I say? The frequency theory. Because can you hear without air? Yes. Typically, people think they have to have air to hear, right? But no, not necessarily. You can use your bone, your skeleton, your bone, like behind your ear. There's bone kind of vibration to hear. Can you see without eye? Yes, because right now, like those nerve surgery can give the signal directly to your nerve and let you have the sense of the image. You can taste without a tongue. Yeah, when we talk about acid or plum or something, you already have the stimulation, the sour feeling, right? So I think God can directly project, talk to you in your. So God doesn't need a language, but in the spiritual world, you don't need a language, but you can directly project your meaning or something into you. But that makes another thought is why God cannot do it grouply. I think that's from my thought. I think it's possible something to the frequency again, because when you send the signal, right? to a unique person. You have one-on-one relationship, and the interpretation, the signal is clear. But different people, it's kind of like different universe, and the signal will have like arrows. Definitely will have arrows. So the message definitely will shift from the original meaning to something else. So you may project into Abram's mind is this, but when you project to two same time, the other people may have a different understanding. And gradually, it's kind of like a passing the message game. So your first one tell the second one is like, hey, go fishing. The second one tell the third one is go dishing. The third one tell the fourth one God fishing, God something. So those kind of game like we've been playing a lot. So we can see the message kind of getting like a shift from the original point. So I believe that's the point why God prefer one-on-one talk. See, even the 10 Commandments, God cannot tell all of them. God has to tell Moses, right? So it's a one-on-one. And when in the Garden of Eden, God tell Adam, Eve, and the snake, the serpent. That time, it's possible before the Garden of Eden shut down, people may have the capability to receive the signal, broadcasting signal. But when God like changed the setting, the configuration of us to receive the signal, we only have one narrow path to the Eden. So that's what I think. Maybe the path to the Eden, there is the angel guard at the door, there is a firing soul, whatever. Is that possible? A metaphor. So kind of like God set something in our gene or our mind or something, just so there is enable for us. We enable to get it back. Our body, our physical body enable get back into the stage. That's what I feel. In here, what God asked Abram to do. First, leave environment he's familiar with. He's feel more safe and more comfortable with, right? To somewhere he doesn't know. And back that time, there is no internet, there is no TV, no photo. Maybe people from somewhere, traveler, they will give a couple words, a couple description about some place. That's all they can have. So, firstly, God gave Abram a very clear command. Just leave where your father or your brother, where the zone you're familiar with, move to somewhere else. Well, right now we have a lot of like a survival game or those kind of. So if really God tell you, say, okay, let's go to Arizona. Well, to move to Arizona to survive. Yeah, I think I may, because I can survive. It's fine, and it's no problem. But when God tell Abram, I'm gonna make a country after you. That's kind of like scary, right? And just do a very simple thing. Think about how hard to run a company. Anyone had a business experience? Yes. Someone, if you run a business, you can recall how hard to run a company, to set up the rule, to surveillance, to make a trade, to get the profit, to make talent retention, all those things. It's just not that easy. So even back really, really old time, it is hard to make a family, a big family, right? So God suddenly lift Adam to the heights so tall, a country, and somewhere there's no one, no idea, total stranger place. What do you see? Well, at least I see from here is, firstly, Abram is just, okay, sure, fine, I don't care. Just do it. I follow what you say. That's one way, right? Also, another thing is, yeah, let's do it. Okay, that's very motivating, right? Then another thing is it's possible Abram is actually he is the weakest. He is the weakest one within the group. So that's the only exit point for him. So that's the God's offer for him is just whatever you say, I take it. So whatever possibility right there, for God, he has to put himself into this game. When God promised Abram, he will make a country, he will take to the new place, whatever, just like he did with the king, he sent angels, help Cain to build a city. Right now, he has to put himself into the game to help Abram to make a country. Also, make all people knew Abram and build a relationship with Abram. So this is it's very, should I say, I shouldn't use the word like stupid, but I'd rather say it's risky, very risky. The reason is anything you say, anything you do, it will cause some kind of consequence. So at the beginning, God violates the free will. He bring in the death. He used the curse. He directly violated the free will, so all the consequences happen. And right now, I think, that's what I think. I think he put himself into this game. It's kind of like, when you gamble, right? When you gamble, you don't have much chips in your hand. In order for yourself to win, you either just get some gambler, they say, okay, I put one of my hand over the table. If I lose, chop my hand off. That's, for me, that sounds like it. Abram is the, should I say, is the gamble, the game, and who God gamble with. I think God's still under the universal rules. So when he tried to gamble, he need to pay some, he needs capital, right? He need a debt. So that's what I've sensed from this sentence. Yeah, here we again we see the interesting topic, curse. blessing, curse. Very far beginning, right? God blessed. Very far beginning, right? God said the land will be cursed. So feels like God, his power or his willing power work on human or execute in this world through two different things. One is a blessing, one is a cursing. I just want to know like why. That's my question. I try to figure out. Since he's a God, right? He can use all kinds of method. He can just, I don't know, maybe in my imagination he has a huge hand, just like a span the whole country, whatever, make it to a parking ground or something. That sounds like a God, but he didn't. Yeah, he doesn't use this kind of method. It just in fact he choose curse and bless. If I put myself back to that time, very early time, I believe like there's not many buildings, not many man-made buildings, right? So the ground is a lot of trees and not many reference points, and the life is kind of boring. Mostly it's boring. So what you can do, what you can make feel the existence or the moment you release your strong emotional things is what? Pain, life and death. So when I think when people or when creature, when they have a pain, extreme pain, also under like a life and a death situation, right? Their mind, their frequency, their something will click with the mystery power. I believe is universe power. So when someone just, right now we say F, right? Or curse something, curse somebody, they're not good or whatever, something. This kind of curse, not necessarily like the Asian time curse, because right now we just have the shape of the curse, but we don't have the content, real content, me and a bone. We just have the outside look like a curse, but it's not really me and bone. The real curse should have a very under certain emotional driven, and with a very strong emotional driven, and maybe also maybe need to meet certain use certain agents or carrier or something, not indirect method. It's indirect method to make the opponent, the enemy, kind of going down. That's what it's a very interesting point. But why God used this method? Is he weak? And I feel like what happens? Then I back to the original, should I say the fundamental Bible understanding. Actually, there are 3 or 4 battle forces all the time. One is God, one is fallen angels, one is the earth, the deep abyss, another maybe the universe, maybe us, I don't know. But at this point, at least 4 parties. So at this point, when God says, whoever bless you, that means what? That means he needs alliance. He needs an alliance. Also, it said peoples. It's a plural, right? So that means we do have a different races. We do have a different human beings. And that make like a very far beginning is the flood didn't wipe out everybody. Actually, every god kept partial of their people as a seeds to repopulate. So the global flood is actually a conspiracy, or should I say heaven's like a coup. They wipe out most of some parties, and the remaining just became the fallen angels. That's what I believe. And reduce their power on earth. And when God used, whoever bless you, I bless them, curse you, I curse them. Well, can you do something better? You only can curse. So that means like God cannot directly involve. Only thing he can do is indirect. Indirect for what? For in the work on the agents, other parties' agents. He cannot really work on the other party. So whoever reduced the power, they believe the force or the supporter party behind them will be reduced. So I think at this point, God used Abraham as his agent. And what about the fallen angels at this point? Well, because in universe, I highly believe there is a rule. You cannot lie. But I can choose not to say it. I can choose not to say it. So God just declared the method. He cannot lie. So he declared the method. I will bless my people. I will curse whoever curses. So he declared the war, declared the method he will do. So what the fallen angel will do? Well, fallen angel will try to against what he tried to do, right? So he will find someone curse. He will bless someone. They will try to do something. Also, what the earth will do? Well, earth will help someone make a country. So make God's statement incomplete. Because the God statement complete is logically end. A great nation, great country, nation, and all populate around the earth, right? Cover the earth. But to break his statement, to make him incomplete, either you can't make a country, you fall in parts, yes. Secondly, your people cannot cover the whole earth. So very simply, find some nation against you, find some people kill you against you, very simple. Find some religions against your religions. So that's the struggle, the arguments. None of it we want it. Actually is heavens, they want it, they ask for it. Fallen angels, they plan for it. And the earth love to see it. That's, I feel, we are in this kind of deep shit. And what the universe they do? The universe has to make sure everything is fair. So God cannot directly use his power. Only thing he had to make the game has to go through curse, blessing. Same thing. And fallen angel has to temptation, a little bit seducing something. Earth, natural force. So that's, I believe, the universe has to make sure. And we are very pathetic, very pathetic. Also, from this statement, I realize there is no way Abram, or should I say Jewish, they can make peace with any other nations. Why? Because God already put this kind of supreme feeling, or make them, you're higher class than everybody else in their mind. God make their name great, make the bless through them, curse back, and they have such strong back. So with that kind of mind, only thing they can, should I say, is they will trade with you. They will make a deal with you, make it even, kind of like, well, you bless me, I bless you. You curse me, I curse you. So you can make a deal with them, but you are not God's people. You don't have a God daddy, right? And I'm greater than you. So that's that kind of proud. Should I say proud or arrogancy? It's deeply in their gene. Also, I realize God, well, he's a politician. That's what I feel at this moment. The reason is, well, whoever curse you, I curse. Whoever bless you, I bless them. Then think about it. Who is the one behind the bless? Who is the one behind the curse? Not the other nation. Actually, is what? Is either fallen angel or earth. So, because we are the agents of those forces, we execute their wills. So God basically not only tell Abram, he just made this claim statement to fallen angel and to the ground, to the earth, abyss. Hey, look, it's called peace treaty, right? You peace with me, I can peace with you. Kind of like you try not peace with me, I'm gonna fight back. That's basically, it's a statement. It's a diplomatic statement through Abram. Use Abram at this moment to talk to the heavens, talk to everybody. It's kind of like should I say, there is an old Chinese story called Three Kingdom Romance. There is three small kingdoms, they fighting each other, they love each other, they help each other, they backstabbing each other, whatever. Just that's the relationship, or that's the situation. God and the fallen angel and the earth. Think about it. And Satan Lucifer actually walk in front of God, right? And that's way after that. I think is in Job's. Yeah, my next talk will be Job's. How to play mess with Job's his life. So God and the fallen angel made a deal. Okay, sure, do whatever you want. Just only thing is don't do something. That's it. So they can make a deal any moment. God can raise some country, use some country, and then smash some country. God can lift some culture and smash some culture. They are not even Israel. So God is a politician. Heavens, they're a bunch of politicians. They basically just make a deal, make a trade. That's all I understand from this statement.